Welcome to the Weekly Roundup, where we examine the latest news in cybersecurity, data privacy, and resources to help improve your organization's cybersecurity posture.
Hello, hope you are doing well. Take a break from your regular activities and join me for the next 10 minutes as I dive deep into the critical steps every organization must take to develop a robust incident response plan. But first, let's cover the latest security news. The telecom giant AT&T shockingly disclosed that, in April, hackers exfiltrated files of nearly all of their over 100 million wireless customers. The stolen 2022 and 2023 records identify customers' voice and text contacted numbers, frequency, duration, and for some, cell tower locations. Although public companies are required to report breaches to the SEC after learning about them, AT&T wrote that the Department of Justice had granted it exemptions in May and June to delay notification due to a potential national security or public safety harm if the breach were revealed. The company said it is working with law enforcement to arrest those involved in the incident and that at least one person has been apprehended. The Wired magazine reported that a member of the hacking gang, Shiny Hunters, claimed that AT&T paid the group $370,000, down from the initial $1 million demand, in return for a promise to delete the stolen data and a video of him doing so. The FBI as well as security experts have long urged organizations not to pay ransom as it encourages the perpetrators to target more victims and offers an incentive for others to get involved in this type of illegal activity. Also, there's no evidence ever in the history of cybercrime that every last copy of a set of stolen data has ever been deleted by criminals, despite what they might claim. AT&T declined to comment on the report that it paid a ransom. Wired did view the video that the hacker provided to AT&T as proof to the telecom provider that he had deleted its stolen data from his computer. AT&T said that the data breached does not contain the content of calls or texts, personal information such as social security numbers, dates of birth, or other personally identifiable information. You should remain cautious of any phone call or text request asking you for personal, account, or credit card details. If you get in suspicious text activity, do not reply. Forward the text to AT&T so they can assist you. If you are a target of fraud on your AT&T wireless number, report it to AT&T's fraud team. If you suspect fraud on another account, call the customer service number on your bill for help. AT&T also says customers should only open text messages from people you know and trust and shouldn't reply to a text from an unknown sender with personal details. Lastly, if AT&T offers free credit monitoring, take advantage of it. Last week, Microsoft released patches to plug at least 139 security holes in various flavors of Windows and other Microsoft products. Windows users are suddenly at risk from a previously unknown trick to attack their PCs. This threat is now being actively exploited through a hidden vulnerability on your system. Microsoft's IE browser has long been retired, but you will be surprised to know it is still part of the Windows OS. Threat actors have been using tricks to lure Windows users for remote code execution. Specifically, the attackers use special Windows Internet shortcut files, which, when clicked, would call the retired Internet Explorer to visit the attacker-controlled URL. An additional trick on IE is used to hide the malicious .hta extension name. By opening the URL with IE instead of the modern and much more secure Chrome or Edge browser on Windows, the attacker gains significant advantages in exploiting the victim's computer, although the computer is running the modern Windows 10 or 11 operating system. It's a good idea for Windows end users to stay current with security updates from Microsoft. Did you know that more than 77% of organizations are operating without a cybersecurity incident response plan? In today's digital age, this isn't just risky, it's a ticking time bomb. Picture this. A cyber attack hits your organization. Chaos ensues. Without a plan in place, you're left scrambling, trying to figure out who does what, how to contain the breach, and how to minimize the damage. This lack of preparedness not only risks sensitive data, but also jeopardizes your business continuity and customer trust. So, what exactly is an incident response plan? Simply put, it's a structured approach to addressing and managing the aftermath of a security breach or cyber attack. It outlines the steps to detect, respond to, and recover from an incident, ensuring that everyone in your organization knows their role and actions are coordinated. If you don't have an incident response plan, then here are the steps at a high level to put this in place. Don't rely on ready-made responses. They're too broad and easy to ignore. Save your organization response time and confusion by developing your own specific incident use cases. Start out by developing your security incident management policy, which will serve as the high-level foundation for the incident management initiative. It will establish your organization's security requirements and expectations that support business requirements while ensuring consistency across all security initiatives. Next, develop a security incident management plan, which will serve as a central high-level document that describes goals, roles, and responsibilities, and provides evidence to auditors that a process has been developed and formalized. The response procedures in this plan should include detection, analysis, containment, eradication, recovery, and post-incident phases. Assign responsibilities for the threat management process using a RASI chart. Identify the different security incidents that may occur at your organization and develop incident-specific playbooks for each of them. Formalize your response processes in detail in these incident playbooks to reduce incident remediation time and effort. The threat escalation protocol should clearly define escalation procedures for the incidents. Include workflows in your playbooks that outline the decisions, actions, and pre-established processes that are required to deal with the incident at each stage for all the threat magnitudes. Now, having an incident response plan that the team does not know how to implement effectively is like having a fire escape plan in a building without conducting fire drills. It may exist on paper, but its efficacy in a real emergency is uncertain and potentially disastrous. So, I highly recommend conducting periodic tabletop exercises to review the incident management process with team and complete a cybersecurity incident simulation exercise. This will help tremendously to prepare the team, fine-tune, and iron out kinks in your incident response plan without the real-world fallout. Remember, an incident response plan is not a one-time effort. It's a dynamic document that evolves with your organization and the ever-changing threat landscape. Regular testing and training are essential to ensure everyone understands their roles and the plan's effectiveness. As we wrap up, I urge every organization listening today to prioritize cybersecurity preparedness. Don't wait for an incident to happen. Prepare now, because it's not a matter of if, but when. That's all for today's episode. Thank you for joining me. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and tune in next time for more insights into protecting your organization in the digital age.
Hey there, if you liked this episode, be sure to subscribe and also hit the bell icon so you'll get notified when we have a new release. Thank you.